from there.
Okay.
But they
Now,
never report that winning.
okay. So we are going to talk. I know that's very interesting. Now, let me. Okay, I want you guys to bring up something, and then we go ahead with it, because this is a very case to case and a very thin line of difference. And I have people who works in casino. Like in my other batch, there are people who does not work, but their spouse works in casino. And we had kind of a discussion about it. So I want to know. You are Jesse.
How do they know if I mean they can hide it too, right? They cannot declare too if they
Yes, because it's in the cash, right?
yeah if they want, right?
Yeah.
According to the Canada Revenue Agency windfall rules, if you win money from a lottery, you do not have to report the winnings nor pay tax on those funds. The CRA has not instituted a cap or limit on this winning. However, if your winnings earn interest, the interest amounts will be subject to taxation.
Yes, that is for sure. Now, if it is a lottery winning, now let me tell you guys, I mean, I know it's very difficult to chase and it's very difficult to find people who earn the lottery or people who won. Lottery winning are not taxable, okay, guys? Because it's considered people who are doing now any winning, which is a gambling kind of thing, which is not in a professional nature or which is not done regularly. Now, okay, now people like you and me, if we buy lottery, we don't buy it on a regular basis, right? We just buy it because we want to take a chance that if we win, it'll be a great thing, right? So we want to just get that lottery. And if we win lottery, we don't have to file an income tax or we don't have to report that money. But the money which we earn from the lottery, and if we invest somewhere and we generate interest, that interest will be taxable. Okay. But that is something when you are just spending money or you're just buying it, and that's not a professional or a business nature. On the other hand, even CRA of his opinion that if you are gambling, again, gambling just for a couple of times, like we all are, suppose we all thought that we'll go for a party and we just want to enjoy and just go not, I mean, just go extreme and go gambling, okay? Just
Yeah,
for
just
one
for
night,
fun.
just for fun. So if we win something, we are not meant to report that money because that's not because we don't know the tricks. We don't know. It's not our profession, and we don't. It's not our main source of business, and it's not that we go regularly and do that, right? But there are people who know the tricks, who have some insiders information in the casinos, who goes regularly, who plays regularly, who win and lose regularly. If there is a professional nature, they go regularly and they are a professional gambler. Now the term professional gambler says that they have some insiders information. They can play the game, they can manipulate. Gambling is all about manipulating as well, right? It's not an ethical game anyways. You can do some fraud as well. So when you are doing all this and when you go regularly, it's considered as a business income, and then the amount or the winning from lottery is to be reported. It is according to the CRA.
Yeah, how about the loss? It can be reported too?
The losses, no.
Yeah. No.
No.
It's so unfair, no?
Very unfair. Yeah,
The
I know.
income. How
Yeah.
about the loss?
Loss, yeah.
You
So
know, it's
business,
gambling, it's
yeah,
always
it's
loss.
basically business income. So Rachel says CRA treats casino winning as business income due to professional gamblers. Exactly. If you're putting winning money back to bank and make interest, that's taxable because you have money. Yes, money. But there are sometimes people who use lottery income to go for a trip and they don't earn any interest. So that's okay. I mean, you just finish it up and you don't have to pay any tax in that case. But guys, following the logic, many people might mislead the idea that since lottery winning are exempt from taxes, the same law should be valid for casino winning. But there is a big difference. Under Canadian income tax, all winnings from playing casino games are taxable. Now it depends upon the frequency and systematic nature of an activity would be indicative of the business. So at first, this may sound unfair and unreasonable, but CRA treats casino winning as business income due to as I think it's mentioned by in one of the chat. The CRA had long held that profit derived from bookmaking. You know, there are people who do bookmaking as well in gambling. You know, they accept the bet, they accept the money as well, they make the payment because that's where the bookmaking is. So they are also considered to be taxable. from operation for any gambling establishment. So interest earned from operating gambling established legal or illegally is taxable, guys. But I know people, because it's in cash, people don't report that, because I had a couple of people who were sharing that they used to go regularly almost, and once they won, but they never reported that money. So now again there is a thin line of difference. Now you need to be more aware about it, that whether you should report it or you should not report it again.
I guess because lots of them doesn't know there's a rule in CRA that you have to report your whatever you
Yes.
win in casino,
Yeah.
especially if you're a professional one who always go there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So professional ones are
Yeah.
meant to report it, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
call them.
if they're
Yeah.
caught, then they are like, yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
So I call them addicted. Really.
Yeah, addicted.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
addicted. Because when they are addicted, yes, yeah. So although no single factor may be conclusive of the determination, however, there are a couple of factors which need to be considered. So there are 4 factors they have given it to identify. First one is the degree of organization that is present in the pursuit of activity by taxpayer. Means how organized the person is. The existence of special knowledge or insider's information that enables the taxpayer to reduce the element of chance. The taxpayer's intention to gamble for pleasure as compared with any intention to gamble for profit as a means of gaining a livelihood. And the extent of taxpayers' gambling activities, including number of frequency of bets. So it depends upon all these factors. Now it's not very clear, but again, there are a number of different factors which need to be identified. So profit from gambling taxable if business. Lottery winnings generally not taxable. So now there is a debate kind of thing. So individual cases need to identify, but people would not generally want to report it, because why? Who will know? That's something which they get an idea, right? That who will know, and how are you going to find it out that I have earned any lottery? Now that's again a big question mark, because they receive money in cash. I have never experienced gambling, so I don't know how it works. But I'm sure you receive in cash, because there were some students who were telling they never do any bank transaction, right? Anybody who has done gambling, it's okay to share. Anybody who had an experience as not a professional, but just a fun gambling.
Yeah, I tried once $20, but I won $100 and that's it. Go
Oh
home.
wow, you won $100. Oh
Yeah,
gosh, so you get
but
$80 extra.
but some of my friends, they're just telling the winning amount, but the loss they
Yeah, yeah.
oh, I won 1,000. Oh, I won
But
600.
my husband was telling me the same thing, that when he lived in London, he had one of his friend who used to drive bus, like in a government bus driver, like the one which we have, the buses. So Calgary Transit. So what he did, he used to drive bus in Canada, government buses, and then in the free time he used to gamble. And he was like an addicted gambler. So he started gambling, and then once he won like too much amount. I don't even remember the money, but there was like good pounds, okay? Like
Mm.
50,000 pounds. So that was a very good money. He can like buy literally a new house. But he
Wow.
got so greedy that he wanted to earn more.
More.
So at night when he just started gambling, he earned 50,000 pound, and when it was already morning, he had minus balance. He didn't had any balance, because he lost everything, guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, people get greedy and people don't say. And he's like, I don't have any
Addicted.
money to eat my food as well now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
People
Oh,
get so addicted. So need to be very careful. And guys, please stay
yeah.
away
Lots
of
of
all this stuff.
people like that in here.
Yeah,
I
guys,
heard.
try not to get addicted to this.
I heard some people commit suicide from that.
Exactly. That's what it's going to
Doing
ruin
that.
your life for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, somebody.
So make sure you don't do anything which is impacting your life. Okay.
No way.
Yeah.
I
That's why if you win once, then go home.
just go home. Yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah.
that's what. Just go home. Don't be too greedy. Oh wow.
But no, there's some people, if they won, one time, and then they keep on doing it.
That's the reason
My
Keep
friend are
going.
like
Keep
that.
on
as
going
well.
there.
Eileen,
No.
lotto winning are not taxable.
Even they're not sleepy. I don't know. How can they?
I know, right? Because you feel, oh, I won today. Okay, let me try again. Let me try. Even in the stock market, it's quite similar to stock market.
Yeah.
But lotto winning, this gambling is too addictive. I stay away from that for sure.
You will notice when they're going back, when they're the next day when they go to
I know,
work,
right?
oh, their eyes like red, like it's like addict really.
And if they won or they
And
lost,
then
you see
sleep.
from the face.
No, sleep.
Eleanor, if they won or they lose, you can see from the face when they come out
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. They're happy when they won, but
Yeah.
they're so quiet and so, oh, no, no, no. Heart, oh, they're not in the mood.
Right. What is tongs? What if you're playing tong? Cannot. What is Rachel said? But if you're playing tong,
Oh, that's a game. Like,
Maybe
know.
they're talking about tongits,
yeah,
Oh,
tong
tong
it's, yeah,
is-
yeah, tong.
Oh, okay.
Filipino way of gambling.
That is the card.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's a
never
card.
learned that. I never
Okay.
learned that.
Oh, game in the Philippines. Okay. Tong. You never learned that. It's good. You're a good girl.
It's just for fun. It's fun.
Yeah. You don't have to use. Seems that Eleanor plays and enjoys casino.
I
Ah,
always
yeah.
won in a casino.
Yeah, she's happy, so she must have won and come. So it's okay.
I just always go for a buffet and then play $20.
Okay,
know.
you go. That's what see. Yeah, bingo. I like bingo. Yeah. No, you can. It's not that I'm not telling you don't have to go. It's okay to have fun. In fact, even I tell my husband, he never takes me, but I always tell, why can't we go to casino once? And he's like,
Yeah,
he,
just
he
for
doesn't
fun.
even answers me anything. He just keep quiet, you know. I really feel that I went just in Australia. There's a very big casino, and really attractive casino, you know, Crown Casino. Even if you go
Yeah.
sometime in
Yeah,
Melbourne,
They always
funny.
invited me to eat.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
Go play
so,
there,
but
right?
we don't,
And
I
after.
never played it. I've just ate it. Yeah, there's a dance and everything. So we just go there, but we never been to the playing the casino area. But I went with my friends. There's a free concert too when you're always playing. Always playing there, right? Promo deal, I guess.
Oh, lie!
You know better. You know
I
better
think you're
than
the one.
Yeah, it's
who
fun.
always go
The
there.
first time we went there, we
Uh-huh.
played the machine. You know, we don't know how to play that. So, and then we won. And then that is touch screen. We keep on calling the service because the button is not working. So you must touch the screen so that it works.
right.
You
Yeah.
Oh,
know, we
yeah.
don't know how to play. That's why.
And then you know that there's a lucky seat there. My friend said, "Oh, you can sit here. This is I." Oh, really? I said, I know that there's a lucky seat.
Oh God, you guys know everything.
Yeah, they know. They're just sharing to me, so I'm sharing it to you. Maybe
That's very good. Yeah, but
you'll
let's
go
focus
there
on
one time.
let's focus on income tax now. Okay, let's not get so excited about casino now because I know we are in quarantine, so we feel good when we listen to all this thing.
Gambling.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what it's okay to play as, but you need to be mindful, not get carried away by it. It's okay to go for fun. I'm not saying it's not okay. It's okay to have fun and come back, but don't get used to it, guys. It's going to ruin people's life, you know.
Because some people get addicted to it. That's why.
Exactly. Now, how about profit from an illegal business? It says it's taxable. Now, do you want to bring up some stuff for that? Profit from an illegal business.
Illegal, like wetting in the Philippines. That's illegal.
But what in Philippines?
Wego, like in Spanish, wego, like gambling.
Okay,
Wetting.
okay,
Wetting. They call it wetting.
okay. Betting.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So, what do you suggest now? Do you want to do some research and let me know what exactly it says about that?
Illegal.
Okay, there is one chat. Let's see. Money laundering. Okay. You're talking money laundering. Coffee break. Lie, you want a coffee break? And you will have now in 1 hour, you will have again another break. You get your coffee, and then we can enjoy it. Let me finish some part, guys. We haven't even finished halfway through.
How can you have and it's prohibited by law if it's illegal gambling? How
If
can
it's illegal, how can you keep the
how
money?
can you declare it, right?
I don't know. I'm confused with that.
I have the same thinking. How can you-
Illegal? business.
It's legal.
I know,
Right?
right? But CRS,
No, because as if like the government will try to impose that, oh, you can do illegal business, but we will
Yeah,
tax
if it's illegal becomes legal, it's okay, right? But it's protected by state law. How can you declare it?
right? Yeah, that's something which is even when it mentioned it, even I was wondering that how can you promote illegal business and how are you going to send people are not going to declare it because you're going to catch hold of them again, right? So that's going to be like a stupid
So
thing.
so make it legal. Illegal makes it legal. So
But CRA people says they don't care where the amount come from, but they want it to be declared. It seems.
you know they are collecting money,
Yeah,
whether
they're collecting money.
it
And
came
you know
from
what?
illegal or
They're trying to in fact catch hold of the criminals just to see that they're reporting the income or not. Even they have gone to that extent. They're trying to audit the criminals because whether they are they do
Okay.
that as well.
oh
That whether they're because they're criminals, so I'm sure the CRA knows they must be earning money from any illegal sources and whether they're reporting that money or not. That's
And
something.
maybe
So
it's
then
not
there
their,
are lots of
not
money.
their
And then-
job to do it. It's for the
and then
police.
you know what? And then if you report it, oh, the police come.
Right? Yeah. So
Doing
there's
illegal.
lots of money in Swiss bank then.
Like who will report, oh, this is illegal
Yeah, you
illegal
report
money
yourself.
from illegal business. You can tax it.
You can tax it. See, that's such a weird thing, right? It's like a weird, bizarre
Okay.
thing. I know.
Yeah, I know they just need money. They just want money.
They just want money.
It's
Doesn't matter how
illegal or
you earn.
legal.
But then that's
Came
something which I
from.
feel that if it's illegal and it's taxable, then they're promoting the people. Like just do
Yeah.
it. It's
You're
okay.
promoting-
So make it legal, not
It's
illegal.
okay for you to do illegal business, just give us tax.
Yeah.
But I don't think they declare it when it's illegal.
So you know what? Sometimes this illegal business even includes like prostitution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Oh.
that is kind of a business what they talk about it. Even theft, fraud, sale of
Yeah.
drugs and
Oh, yeah.
narcotics. So they are all the illegal activities. What you do it. Many people are surprised to learn that income from illegal activities such as income earned
That's
from
why. Yeah.
theft, fraud,
That's-
prostitution, and sales of drugs and narcotics is taxable. Yes, sorry, Eleanor.
And then that's why there are the people who's really getting rich.
I know, right?
Yeah, even the drugs. That's illegal, right? So look,
Yes.
people who lives in blah blah
Sale of
blah.
that, like to some extent. In fact, Canada Revenue Agency purposely audits, as I told you, right? Taxpayers convicted of criminal behavior and then estimate, if necessary, the amount of income they believe the taxpayer has earned as a result of illegal activities. For purpose of taxation, CRA is indifferent as to how a taxpayer earns the business. What business is carried out? CRA is only concerned with whether the income was reported as required by tax law. How mean they are. Yeah. Okay. I know you guys want break. Let's complete this slide and then we'll go for like a 10 minutes break. Should be fine. Why do you want break, guys? Lie, Janet both are saying they're not able to hold on. So
18.8.
okay, limitations. So there are certain limitations of business and property. So money, what you are actually using it must be used it. So in computing the income tax of a taxpayer, no deduction shall be made in respect of an outlay or expenses except to the extent that it was made or incurred by the taxpayer for the purpose of gaining or producing income for business or property. So if you are deducting some expenses, you can only deduct to the extent that that money was used for business purpose. You no expenditure for exam money. So if you are incurring any expenditure because you want to exempt the income tax or the money is spent because you want to exempt it, then they cannot. How about the online? How about those online business? Taxable or not taxable? If it's a business, it is taxable, guys. If it's a business, it's an internet business. You remember, if you remember, Vani, in the beginning, I showed you the first part after identification, that internet business. So yeah, you are taxable. No personal expenditure. No worries, Vani. Any expenditure incurred just for the producing income are only able to deduct it. Not any exempt income, no personal expenditure, not for any recreational or club dues or no political contribution. They are not allowed to exempt it. However, mainly the business must be to produce the income. So they are the limitation of a business and property. That's it. Okay, guys, we go for business use of home expenses after like 10 minutes. We meet at 11:12. Is that okay, Lai? Is that okay, Janet? Get your coffee quickly in 10 minutes and then we go ahead, okay? Thanks. Eleanor, do not sleep, okay?
Oh yeah, wide open. My eyes
Sorry,
wide open.
I said yes. I'm just late to respond because
Yeah, no worries. Hi, honey.
Oh, honey is there.
Oh, si Bernie
Hello,
boy.
hi,
Oh,
hi.
is it Bernie? Oh my God.
See, Vani, is it Vani? You are the one. You look so different, Vani.
That's what apps can do.
I'm on my way. I'm coming from
Parang
Edmonton.
Castilla.
Ah,
Como
What's
te
up,
llamo? Como te llamos, Bernie? Como te llamo? ¿Qué hora es?
okay, now
Que
stop
hora
talking in
es?
now stop talking in your language, okay?
No, that's Spanish, ma.
Spanish. Que
She
hora
speaks
es?
Spanish.
Okay, only English, nothing else, because I don't know anything.
I don't know Spanish to that's
You can talk in Indian languages. I'm okay.
Oh, teach us.
Hindi.
Hindi. I know some.
Hindi.
You know some?
Tama.
I know, Ma'am Angie.
You know?
Angie.
Aji, yes. That's good because I know they were staying with you. Guys, get your coffee quickly and come. Even I'll get something to drink.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, love naan bread. Yes, less lie. I love naan bread.
What about empanada, Fatima?
Panada, I've never tried, Eileen.
Yeah, tell Catherine to give you some. So
No.
next time.
You just want to talk about Kathy's panada all the time. I'll just see you in a while. Okay, I'll just grab some drink and come.
Because I want you to say, oh, I like Cathy's empanada.
Okay, I will do that. Maybe very soon.
Ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah. Should have been on.